All right, let's do this. We're gonna play a quick battle. What do I feel like playing? Let us play. Man, it was hovering Vampire Coast. I do like Vampire Coast. We'll play some Vampire Coast. We'll play Coast. Coasty, coasty, coast. Maybe take some ghosty ghosts. I don't know. Just busy being stupid. Oh, hey, greenskins. Iggy. Greenskins. I don't know if I want to take a hero caster, but I don't want to just take Noctilus for the 900th time. Everybody does that. So let's take Luther on his Death Shriek Hungergeist. And the Terrorgeist has regeneration, plus he has the hunger, so he should be fine. Ooh. 30% spell resistance is actually super nice, especially if we know they're probably gonna take Spirit Leech. Though, actually, greenskins often take their, like, WA stuff, so whatever. We'll just save some money. I mean, Luther's already gonna be crazy expensive. So we need our caster. Let's do Lord of the Deep. And we'll do Tide Call, Kiss of the Deep. Just to take a cheap caster that drains the entire map, as I just keep casting Tide Call over and over again and draining all their resources. Alright, spam some zombies quick to get some width. Just a little bit of width. Shade Wraith Gunner is generally good against greenskins, generally, but I'm a little strapped for cash, so I can't actually defend them that well. Scurvy Dogs suck balls. So we'll get some animated Hulks for a little bit of mass. Lamprey's Revenge because they're OP, too strong. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Ugh. Bomber Bats. I'm gonna take them. But they've done me dirty in the past, so don't be surprised if they do me dirty again and I start shrieking. I will start shrieking. It will happen. But yeah, this is good. This is a fine build. We win. GG. Easy game, easy life. All right, here we go. Enemy troop count is 1,500. Not a small build. Front line of deckhands mobs. Then we have one ground-based bomber mob just to do a little bit of murder. Throw guard mode on all these guys. And then we got handgun mobs to shoot at various garbage. 2 bomber bats to harass, punish blobs, maybe chase archers around. Who knows? Who knows? Some animated hulks for a little bit of mass, and then we'll get our pole arms generally set up. We're not like gonna form a box or anything, but we'll have random pole arms around. Again, the zombie guns will have to try and defend themselves against boar boys and whatnot. We have Luther with his silencing pistol, which can be neat, but mostly he's just a terror-causing duelist that has self-regeneration since I didn't take the law of vampires. No summons for us, no healing for us, just spamming Tide Call until we die. Honestly, the rest of you can just go into one control group. That's fine. Here we go. Hey, he spammed archers. Not surprising. Not surprising. Generally pretty strong against the coast. We have Azhag the Slaughterer with Spirit Leech. Ah, I should have taken the spell resistance, but too late. Regular trolls. Oh. Okay, so we just win. Alright, GG, wrap it up. I didn't want to just win this way, but I guess we will. Because regular trolls are ass. They are poo-poo garbage. Giga terrible. I can't see what's right here, so it's probably a spinning loon goblin, which makes it a great target for my bombers. My various bombers. Hey, it's a spinning loon gobbo. That actually might just make it a pretty good target for my bombers. That... Holy smokes, who could have predicted this? Alright. So my animated hulks, Lamprey's Revenge and stuff, they're just gonna hang out. But I want nice, clean sight lines so that I can shoot the trolls. Bomber bats are gonna go harass archers for a little bit. Let's fly behind them. Just make them really work for it, but We'll dive Azhag. And the bombers obliterated those guys, so they will not be doing any spinning loons nonsense to me. And my mass hasn't had to move up yet too much, honestly. I'm flying my bombers past them, so now I can hit them from behind and their archers aren't going to be facing the right direction. We're dueling Azhag. We're getting good damage out, remembering that I have double regeneration. So I'm going to take some damage, I know that. But I got damage on Azhag, and unlike Luther, Azhag can't get it back. Yeah. Luther's just going to heal. He's going to be fine. Okay, all these units can just sit around staying defensive. They don't really need to do anything. I'm going to start using my pistol. And my bomber bats, for some reason, keep losing attack orders, which is pretty great. Not going to lie. Because, I mean, why would you want to kill anything? That's rude. Murder is wrong. As our guns just continue to shoot it stiff, bomber bats continue to be a nuisance. Yeah, we're just running around, just being annoying. And Luther's now sniping out Azhag for free, as I've animated Hulks back here doing animated things. Nuisance bats, nuisance bats. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Okay. I will now use my bats to chase off random garbage for a bit. Azhag needs a big old Terrorgeist breath attack to his big dumb Azhaggy face. Okay. Keep shooting at Azhag. Lamprey's Avenger in a little bit of trouble. Not a huge deal. I mean, they are dying, but aren't we all? What the hell? Oh, she was still trying to get in range to cast that. Understood. Okay. We actually lost the Lamprey's Revenge. I thought they'd hold out a little longer than that, but whatever. Back to shooting at Azhag. Again, we're just trying to slowly get rid of him. And then we'll be fine. I'm going to send some animated Hulks over there to run down archers for a bit. We have handguns that can deal with trolls. Handguns that can deal with trolls. Azhag had 600 HP left. We'll use another one of these Tide Calls to damage their whole army a little bit as I continue to just be a nuisance.
Fleet Captain! Killing time!
All right.
A smart move.
I'm going to charge over here. Partially to get my hunger healing from getting into melee, also to raise my leadership by a charge bonus and to tear out these boar boys. So it's kind of a 3-for-1 function, as I am going to heal up. And that mother fricker got a Spirit Leech on me. Okay, 30 HP for Luther is a little scary. Hey, he died. Okay. I honestly don't know how he died. I guess it was archers. Weird. But I thought Luther would kill Azhag a very long time ago. I also thought Azhag would break a very long time ago. As you can see, he's just sitting at 96 HP and he's still not routing. There, he finally routes. I'll admit, we've gotten lazy with a couple things, but Jesus. There we go. Azhag died. Oh, good. My caster randomly died off, too. Okay. See, this is turning from, oh, haha, that's a little silly, to I'm getting pissed off. Why are all my units dying and none of his are? What the hell? We should still have it, but Jesus. All right, rear charging the Spider Riders who are almost breaking. Should get rid of them. Then we just have some random archers, but my bomber bats can now chase these guys down. Animated Hulks continue to get out of my way so I can shoot this asshole. I'm pissed off. Azhag got a Spirit Leech off to kill my lord while he was crazy low and I'd been shooting at him forever. But I guess I didn't take Noctilus. I took Luther because Luther is not as popular. So I shouldn't be surprised when Luther doesn't do particularly well. You know what? That is on me. I'm not going to take the Meta Lord. I'm going to take a Silly Lord. Why is my Silly Lord bad? I am disappointed how little damage he was doing when we got Azhag crazy low, and then I just sat there shooting with my pistol, and then 65 years went by, and he was completely fine. And it's like, oh, I kind of thought shooting you with my pistol while you were that low on HP would have fucking done something. That's my bad. Alright. So we have bats to chase stuff off. Animated Hulks are just gonna make their little last stand here, but it is a bait. Because once you kill my animated Hulks, there's nothing to block my shots, so we should be able to get a nice handgun volley in onto these Spider Riders and Trolls and shit. And then all that we have left in the late game is Halberds, so whatever. Animated Hulks are too slow to chase stuff down and too tall, so they get in the way of my handgunners, so now we should be able to just get free damage out. You can see my handgunners all of a sudden started shooting when the animated Hulks died. And now everybody's gonna rout. And that should be GG. Start shattering, because the Trolls have routed too many times. Now the Black Orc Big Boss is stuck fighting zombie halberds. It's not what he wants to be doing with his day. My handguns are just going to peel off anybody that feels like rejoining the fight. The deck droppers did so badly, they allowed Spider Riders that were routing to rally while we were fighting them. Man, this is just not my game, huh? Nothing's really going my way. Okay, well, I guess you're stuck fighting Spider Riders, because now if you run away, you're not going to be able to get away. And you're going to give them leadership for chasing you down, so it's pretty bad. There we go. They shattered, so now you can come back and recharge these archers that I need you to. You have shattered that, which I needed you to. Everybody over there is thinking about coming back. We're fine with this interaction where I'm just sitting halberds on top of the Black Orc Big Boss and killing his ass. That's pretty good for me. I'm gonna pull a halberd over by these handguns because we have some boar boys coming back. You get a quick volley on the Spider Riders. There we go. Shattered the Spider Riders. Holy smokes, we turn slow. Alright, I might have to offer some exterior handgun fire because these handguns did not turn in time, but never mind. Greenskin leadership's doing greenskin leadership things, so we'll be fine. I'll fire a volley at their asses because the boar boys aren't shattered yet, and I really don't want them to charge me again because that was annoying. So a couple parting volleys should be enough to kill these fools. We have Trolls trying to flank, but their Black Orc Big Boss just routed, so I don't really see them being a problem. Now the Trolls are all he has left. So one volley to the Troll's face should cause army losses, and then we win. Let's see, one volley and we win? How good is the prediction? Oh, there's a tiny hill in the way. Remember, one volley and we win, and the tiny hill is delaying my prediction from being true. I don't know if he's intentionally running around the hill or what's going on here. I'm gonna move my halberds out of the way because now they're gonna obstruct me. We don't want to be obstructed. One volley. That was one volley. Hey, we won! Nice. I was getting a little worried that the Trolls weren't gonna break there and I'd be a liar, but nah, we did it. Handgun mobs still crazy strong. Deck droppers, they were okay. They were annoying, but not that great. I let the Lamprey's Revenge die. I got a little lazy with that, and I wanted to just pile everybody up and kill them. But the real big oof was Luther's pistol doing almost no damage to Azhag for like 60 years, and then he got off another Spirit Leech and killed Luther. And then also got to kill this lady, because she also didn't land a single hit on Azhag. That's pretty unlucky. Because if she had hit him like one time, he would have died. But she didn't, and then she died instead. Trolls are still terrible. Trolls are hot garbage. GG. Alright, so let's see this. So Luther's still trying to shoot him. He's at 400 HP. I'm just curious. He's at 400 HP. He charges in. Now he's at 300. This lady has 60 melee attack. Azhag has 36 melee defense. He's at 300 HP. She has 430 weapon strength. So if she hits him once, he's dead. And she is in melee with him, not the Black Orc Big Boss, but she's just T-posing. And Luther's still trying to shoot him. Luther hasn't got a shot off in a while. Azhag's Dampened is about to wear off. Luther has to retreat. Vampire Fleet Captain still hasn't struck, and now I don't know if she's fighting Azhag or the Black Orc Big Boss. It looks like she's fighting Azhag. Yeah, she's fighting Azhag, and she does an animation where he like gets knocked back or whatever, but it didn't actually deal damage. So his 36 melee defense versus her 60 melee attack. She misses. And he gets a Spirit Leech off onto Luther. So if that attack hadn't missed, Luther would have lived and been fine. So then this is where it gets a little tricky. So Azhag's still running around, 320 HP. Vampire Fleet Captain of the Deep hasn't hit him. I think she maybe hit the Black Orc Big Boss. I'm just curious how Luther does die. All right, so Luther is at 52 HP. Crumbles down to 16, back up to 24, back up to 32. Back up to 40, 48. Back down to 25, 11. But what's causing the 25, 11, 19? I don't know what's hitting him yet. These archers aren't shooting, are they? Yeah, the archers aren't shooting. But then he just dies. I think he just died to crumbling. Meanwhile, this lady still hasn't hit Azhag. Now at this point, she's fighting the Black Orc Big Boss. But yeah, Luther not being able to get one more pistol shot on Azhag, like either one or two missed here and there. And then his just unbreakable ass fighting the Vampire Fleet Captain in the Deep. And then she missed a crucial melee attack on him. And then she runs away. And how did she die? Just curious. I mean, does she just crumble? I feel like she died from pretty high HP and just like all of a sudden wasn't on my screen anymore. Azhag's down to 55 HP. How crazy is this, by the way? Look at this. Azhag's at 34 HP and he has positive 8 leadership. Luther Harkin on a Terrorgeist was at that much HP and he was crumbling. Pretty crazy. Yeah, she goes negative 55 while she had 500 HP left. Okay. Okay. Leadership done fucked me on that one.
Subscribe, yes, yes.